70s in Baltimore. It was unheard of for a woman to play baseball in Little League or even the more advanced Pony League.
Yeah, well, that all changed when our next guest stepped up to the plate. She made history and headlines back then. This is Karen Klima.
My name is Karen Klima. I'm here at the Babe Ruth Museum, and I'm here to tell you that I was the first girl to play Pony League baseball, and this is another episode of How About That. In 1974, the Little League Baseball organization changed their rules to allow girls to participate in baseball. I was 14 years old at the time, and I was in the right place at the right time and the right age. My then basketball coach, Mr. Chuck Starr, suggested that I should try out for his local 37 traveling boys team. At the time, I was a talented athlete. I could run, I could jump, I could anticipate. I tried out for the team, and I made it. Not just because I was a girl, but because I could compete with the guys. Making the team was the easy part. The hard part came when the parents of the boys who could have made this traveling team knew their son didn't make the team because I got a spot. My team itself was embarrassed because their team was the team with the girl. Opposing players were determined to knock me out. Umpires looked the other way, but I kept going. I showed resilience and persistence and played to equal or exceed any other player. Local 37 was winning despite having a girl on the team. Word got out, and next thing you know, reporters are coming, snapping pictures, and back then there wasn't like VHS tapes or digital imaging. There was 16 millimeter film cameras, there was big umbrellas, there were huge trucks. It was quite a scene. And I was walking to play and I saw all this and I turned around and went home because I kind of figured out what was happening. I was not aware that this was going to happen. So went back home, my mother was there. She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Mom," I said, "there's the reporters are there. Television, channel 13's there." She said, "Get in the car." So we went back and I just tried to just zone that out, but there was a lot of publicity and there were interviews and there were pictures taken. At the time, I didn't realize how big a thing this was for women in sports. My coach did, Chuck Starr. And he had the foresight to say to me, "Karen, I want you to pitch because I want you to go on record as being the first woman to pitch a game in the Pony Leagues." So I did. I was a softball pitcher to begin with, so I was comfortable on the mound, actually. So he taught me a few things. I did pitch a game. We won that game, and Mr. Chuck gave me the game ball, which is housed at the Babe Ruth Museum now. Local 37, 1975. We were the Gardenville champs. We won that game against the Seals, 11-10. The ending of the story is a good one. We won the championship that year, and everyone went on to their lives. I went to high school, the Catholic High School of Baltimore, Go Cubs. Notre Dame, it was called Notre Dame back then. Johns Hopkins University, where I graduated from the School of Nursing, and I currently work as a nurse at the University of Maryland. And that's my story. Karen Klima, Klima, if you'd like to Google it. And this has been another episode of How About That?